Greetings and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Trish, and this is our little corner where we connect. It's no fuss, no stress, it's just an easy vibe. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And for all of my oldies but goodies, hi. So I am going to go into a updated hair video, and it's basically the same things that I'm using. Nothing really has changed. I think the only thing that changed was I paid less and less attention to my hair, which is good and not good. So we're gonna get into that, and I'll just go over, the products that I'm using, which are basically still the same products. So yeah, let's jump into that. And as you can see, it is wash day. My hair needs to be washed. It way past due wash. I'm thinking 1.5 months or maybe 2 months. So before I even get into jumping in the shower to wash my hair, I have to be in the mood to wash my hair to begin with. So if I'm not in the mood to wash my hair, I tend not to do it. I like week before last, I was going to wash my hair, but I wasn't in the mood. So I just finger detangle and put in these twists, and I've had them in for 2 weeks. So now it's time. It's way overdue, and I have an event tonight. So yes, time to wash the hair. So before I even jump in the shower, I like to finger detangle. There are fungus gnats out here. I like to finger detangle my hair. So I detangle my hair before I even jump in the shower, before water even hits it, because if water hits my hair while it is all tangled, it is going to be very matted and it's going to be a mess. So I try to pre-detangle. It depends on the state that my hair is in. Since I've detangled it made 2 weeks ago, I don't think I need to use this product, which is my Morocco Method Pearl Cream Rinse Conditioner. I normally dilute this with some water, like probably 2 to 1, like 1 ratio of the conditioner to 2 ratio of the water, just to make like or maybe 1 to 1. It depends on the thickness that I want, but experiment. But I normally do that to make a nice liquid that I can put in my hair and soften it, and will help me to detangle with ease before I start washing. So I'm just gonna pull out this one section here and show you how I would finger detangle, and I'm pretty sure this is not rocket science. But we gonna do this, yes. So I normally go one section at a time and just gently run my finger in there to help loosen up the dead hair, and I pull them through to get them out. This part makes my washing process go by so smoothly. If I don't do this part, trust me, I'll be like mad and stressed out in the shower. Try to be gentle with the hair and not to really rip and tug at it too much, you know. My hands need to be clipped. I'm not sure when I'll be clipping it, but I will show you the tool that I use to clip my ends. I don't think I clipped my ends all of last year. I might have once I feel satisfied with a section, I will twist it back up to keep it controlled. So my half section of the front is normally 3 twists. So once I complete those 3 twists, I would loosely braid it. And that's how I shampoo my hair. When I jump in the shower, I pull out one braid at a time and I will shampoo and cleanse my scalp. So now we're going to go into that. So you see, one big twist. I have like 2 more twists in this section. Once I detangle this, I will take all of these and loosely braid it up. And this section I will wash, cleanse, and condition, recondition. I'll always, like when I'm finished with a section in the shower, put it back up. I'm not really gonna go into me being in the shower. To clip my ends, I like to use the main choice scissors. It is very precise and it just gives you a nice, clean, sharp, clip. So yeah, this is what I use. This was a splurge item a couple years ago, and I got it at 50% off, which was awesome. So to shampoo. In the summer months, I find myself washing my hair more often than I do in the colder months. In the colder months, I will go a month or 2 months before washing my hair. In the summer months, I can be washing it every 1 week to 2 weeks. It depends on the style. If it's in a protective style, I could go longer. But if I have it out and it's curly, it is easier to like tangle up on itself. So I can't go an extended period of time with my hair being out and curly and with gel in it. So then I tend to wash my hair more frequently if I wear it curly and out compared to if it's in protective style. Now, if it's curly and out, and if it's in the warmer months, and I'm going for every week or every 2 weeks wash, I will use the apple cider vinegar shampoo from Morocco Method. These are the 5-element shampoo, and I've used all of them. Like you have earth, wind, fire, air. I've used all of them before. I love all of them, and I like to alternate them, But this is the one I grab. It's the apple cider vinegar, and it is just like this herbal cleanser that this is what it looks like, and it doesn't really suds. If it suds any, it's just a little bubble, and it really does cleanse the hair and cleanse the scalp without it being too harsh or too stripping. And I find my hair doesn't really need a clarifier every week. So I'll do a deep cleanse if I go longer without washing my hair, or if I'm washing it with apple cider vinegar, the 5-element shampoos, and I know I need a deep cleanse, I will go in with the shampoo bar, and this is also from Morocco Method. Now you would think I'm getting paid, because you're seeing all of these Morocco Method products, but no, I'm not. I just love their products, and I've been using their products for years, and it works. It agrees with my hair, and it's natural, to a very comfortable standard that I look for when I'm looking for products that I'm putting on top of my skin, in my hair, and so forth. So now, like today, I'm gonna wash. I have to pull out the shampoo bar because I haven't washed my hair for a very long time. So it really needs that deep clarifying cleansing. Now for the 5 elements, I have to do. I'm gonna say three times. I have to wash each section 3 times with it to feel satisfied. And the same goes for the shampoo bar. I have to wash 3 times each section to feel satisfied. These cleansers are very mild. I do not like cleansers that just goes in and strips everything all at once. That will leave your hair dry and brittle. And my birds are competing with me right now. So I like to gently remove the buildup, gently remove the dirt, and this is why I prefer this method. It takes a little bit more time, but your hair will thank you for it. Trust me. Now to condition after I finish cleansing the section, I will use one out of these three that I'm gonna talk about. And I'm gonna leave the one that I reach for the most last. And we're gonna start with the one that I reach for the least. But the cream, the Pearl Essence conditioner from American Method, I mostly use this to pre-detangle, but sometimes I also use it as a conditioner, which it's meant to be as, and it provides me with good slip, and I like it. You know, it doesn't provide me as much slip as my favorite, but yes, it still works. It provides the slip. It leaves your hair like very curly and defined, you know, and I love it. So the next one is Morocco Method, and this is the Citrus Silk Conditioning Bar. This is another one that leaves my hair very, very curly and just already coated with products. But I also do love using the citrus. It leaves your hair very silky and shiny, and yeah. And the one I reach for the most, and the one I use mostly in the colder months, and because I'm washing, you know, not as frequently, like every month, every 2 months. So when I go in and I cleanse, I feel like I need some protection. I feel like I need a deep conditioner, you know, but not anything with too much protein, just a little bit of protein, but not too much. And this Curl Origin Double Moisture Overnight Mask, this is my go-to. Like, it provides the perfect amount of slip, the scent, like all of these products that I'm talking about. I'm very keen on scent. If the product is too highly fragrant, I cannot use it because I'm very sensitive to scent. So all of these products that I'm talking about, they mostly have mild scent or like essential oil, but this one, it is a fragrance oil. It is a bit sweeter, but not too much. I can angle on it, and I'm gonna manage on it. But this is the overnight deep conditioner. Sometimes I use it as a deep conditioner, and sometimes I really don't. Sometimes I just put it in, detangle, put it up, shower, do my business in the shower, and when I'm finished, I rinse it out and go. Sometimes I do leave it in for like half an hour to 40 minutes and really, you know, give my hair that nourishment, which I think my hair needs now. Now, if I feel like my hair really needs some therapy, like probably now coming out of, you know, a very rough cold months, and when I was sick, I wasn't really paying attention to it. So when I look at my ends, I know my ends bend need to trim, but they're also very dry. They're very brittle. They can easily break off. Like the end section, like probably up until here, it's very dry, very brittle, and easily, you know, break off. I see bubbles within my shaft. So pay attention to your hair. That's also key. Look at your hair, see what's going on, then you can assess it and see what needs to be done. You have people that just put themselves on a scheduled trim or a scheduled deep conditioner when your hair don't necessarily need to be on a schedule, because if you can't give it something, it's not craving, if you understand what I'm saying. If you put yourself on a scheduled trim, right, you're not gonna see length. I can promise you that. You're seeing lens based on the length of your hair, not based on hair. Like, well, they go hand in hand together. But if it's growing hair and you keep cutting hair, you're not gonna see length. You know, your hair doesn't need to be trim schedule unless it's like severely damaged, you know, or you see what I'm saying? So pay attention to your hair, look what's going on, look at it, search. I do a lot of search and destroy. That's why I don't trim as often, because I will look at my ends. If I see like split ends or knots, I sometimes bite them off. I'm gonna be honest, because more time I don't have a scissors with me to cut it off. So sometimes I do bite it off. But for the most part, you're supposed to just, search and destroy. How you look at scissors, you're going through your strands, and when you see something, you just click that one. And yeah, so I do a lot of that. I do a lot of search and destroy. It's very soothing to me. I'm in the car, I'm looking through my ends. Yeah. So, but if my hair needs some R&R, which it definitely does need very soon, like when I trim it, I'm definitely going to do this treatment that I'm going to go over with you. And this is from 22nd Century Natural Products. This is the hair stew. These products are kept in the fridge. This is the hair stew, and that's what it looks like. And this one, it's very good for the scalp. It's very good for strengthening the hair follicle and strengthening the scalp. It has cassia and a lot of different herbs in it, that is very good for the scalp and even for the strands. But I mostly put this on my scalp, and it feels so cooling and so soothing when you're putting it on your scalp. You can definitely tell that you're giving yourself like a little hair spa. And for the ends, I will use the conditioner. I used to just get the conditioner alone, but then I found it, but this was probably the older formula. Maybe she has changed it since then, I'm not sure. But when I used to use it, the older formula, the conditioner alone to me used to be a little bit too oily. I mean, it's shea butter based. I don't think it has any emulsifiers in there because I researched the ingredients, back then. But I don't think it had any emulsifier, but it was heavy shea butter based. So my hair used to always feel very oily afterwards, and I don't really like that. That's why my hair butter that I make, that I should get into that. I don't like anything to really sit on top of my hair, and that is not good for her or skin as well, because if your hair is resting on your face, or when you're sleeping, even having on a scarf, it's gonna steep through. So yeah, it's not good for that. So now I normally get the conditioner with the stew mixed together. I find that this kind of cuts down on that greasiness. So this is the conditioner plus hair stew. So you're getting that conditioning property, and you're also getting that treatment property. So let's get into the tools that I use. I don't really use comb in my hair. I do have combs. Sometimes I reach for them depending on what I'm doing to my hair. Say for instance, I'm gonna do a curl former set. I like to comb through, the hair. So I don't really use comb. I use my fingers, or I use this Felicia something Leatherworth. I don't remember, but Felicia something brush. I use this to detangle my hair when it's dry, when I have leave-in in it, or if I have a deep conditioner. This is very good at detangling the hair and not really pulling and snagging on the hair. And the combs, if I'm using a comb, I have a nice selection of combs that are seamless. So if you're purchasing comb, I would recommend that you are looking into that it's seamless, and seamless meaning that there was like, depending on the product used to make it, like a flat piece, and then they carved the comb from it. So it's not two-piece joined together that has seams that can get caught up in the hair and rip, create splits, So that's what I prefer. So yeah, now that we get into the tool, let's go on to the next thing. What else? So after my hair is nice and cleansed, I normally do after I get out of the shower, I normally wrap it up in one of those towels that like extract water from the hair, like turban kind of looking thing. I don't remember the name of it now, but yes, I normally use that and I wrap up my hair and let it take out as much water as possible. And then I will go in with my Bohemian Collection leave-in conditioner, and I normally get the big jug, this big bottle, because it lasts me a good while, you know, and I use it mostly. I use it every time I wash my hair. So yeah, and I use it to also refresh my hair in between washing, because like how my hair has been in twists, I will get some water on my hand, wet my hair, and then apply some of this on my hair, and then probably apply my oil on my hair butter. So yes, so I mostly do that, and I will braid my hair up in two big braids, which I will be doing a video of the process of that braid, because those two big braids, like I'll have them in for a day, and then I'll undo them, gently separate it, apply a little oil, then braid it back up to help stretch it and also to dry it, because I have a lot of hair, so if I braid it like in one big braid, it takes a while to dry. So sometimes I have to air it out. But this process of me doing that throughout, when I'm ready to wear my hair out, I have these beautiful waves. So yeah. So I'll do another video because that's the whole process. So yeah, I normally apply the conditioner. No. Sometimes I apply, not all the time, sometimes I apply the Jungle Mane oil, and this is one that we carry in our shop. I'll leave the link down below. So I'll apply, I love smelling it. It's very green, natural, botanical kind of scent, with a little floral, because it does have some jasmine, because I love how jasmine smells in the hair. So yeah, I'll put some of the Jungle Mane hair oil on my wet hair, my moist hair, before applying the leave-in conditioner, or sometimes I'll even mix it in with the leave-in conditioner. I'll put a little conditioner, a little oil, mix it in together, and then put it on my end. It's just that added extra treatment and protection, because it has some really nice oils in there, and I formulated this oil especially for my ends, because I used to have some serious issues with my ends and nothing seemed to work. They felt like Brillo pads. They were very rough, and this oil, it just sinks in your hair. It even makes your curls activate, and it's very light. It doesn't sit on the top of the hair. You can even apply it to the scalp, even though I don't recommend to really apply too much oil to the scalp, because your scalp produces its own oil. I think you should more be in tune with massaging your scalp, you know, like giving your scalp a really good massage to really, you know, activate that blood flow. And also the oil that your scalp, the sebum that your scalp naturally produces, will get to go on the strands. You know, you pull it down on the strands of the hair, you know. So I mostly recommend that. I do sometimes put a little oil on my scalp, but not a lot. And after I do the leave-in, then I will apply our Amazonian hair butter, and this is another one that I just love. It's a nice, creamy, rich butter. That smells divine. I like the scent. A lot of people don't really like natural scents, and if you're not used to it, I kind of understand, you know. But it smells like orange and geranium. So I apply this on my ends to seal it in, braid it up, and that is it. That is basically it. I will do a different video to show, like, if I'm going to do my hair curly, the products that I use. But I just wanted to touch on, in this video, on the products that I mostly use. Like, these are in my natural lineup, you know, and then we'll go into depths if I'm doing, you know, a certain style or wearing my hair a certain way. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And much love. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Bless. But first, protection of the hair. I love silk. I silk scunji, silk scarf. My hair is always protected with silk.